Normally I go 4 games. This week only went 3. The reason why I had 2 local games and 2 games kind of around the Northeast Ohio I wanted to focus on, and one of them is going to be our game of the week. So it's just 3. So the first game we got Massillon at St. Ed's. Massillon at St. Ed's. 2 defending state champions, Division I, Division II. Massillon got them at home last year, 15-13. I know Ed's want to get some get back. Both teams lost in week 3 to out-of-state powers. So both teams are coming to the game 3-1. So it's Massillon at St. Ed's. It ain't too much I really got to say.
Right. You don't got to sell that. You don't got to really sell
that. It's big-time players on both sides. Right. It's big-time coaching staffs on both sides. Great fan bases, great football. Northeast Ohio football. So Massillon at St. Ed's is the first game to keep your eye on. Second game, we got Cleveland Heights at Mentor. Cleveland Heights at Mentor. Last year, Cleveland Heights won in overtime, 14-13. Right now, Mentor is playing the better football right now. Mentor's playing the better football right now. West Virginia commit Scotty Fox at Mentor, is doing his thing. He got 2 great receivers. Justin Hodge is going to be a Division I recruit. And they throwing that thing around, man. Cleveland Heights, this is a big game for Cleveland Heights. They 2-2. Anybody that been around Cleveland Heights or seen them, they are loaded with talent.
Tell me more about him.
They are loaded with talent. Who is that right there?
The player that's committed to WVU.
Oh, it's Scotty Fox, quarterback. He going to West Virginia. Big kid. He been starting for a couple years. About 6'4", about 190 pounds. He can sling it. He's a typical Mentor quarterback. You know, Mentor got the most boys in the state of Ohio, so they always going to have a good quarterback that's ready to play. And he got good talent around him that makes him look damn good in high school. So he got a big-time team. He got 2 big-time receivers, and that's going to be a game to keep your eye on because, Cleveland Heights cannot afford to lose this game.
I'm looking at Massillon's schedule from this year. They played a bunch of teams out of Ohio, but they opened up with the NFL Academy in London.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon.
Yeah, they played in Oregon, but it's the NFL Academy for London. But,
And they played in Oregon.
Yeah, that's Massillon. If you look at a lot of team schedules in Northeast Ohio, a lot of teams, the bigger programs that win state championships.
They played, they played a team out of the country.
No, yeah, but they played them in Oregon. It's an NFL London program. Yeah. It's just a program they had started for a couple of years, but they played.
There's a highlight.
Yeah, so, Massillon did their thing, but it wasn't like Canisius or some of the other teams they played.
At all.
Bergen Catholic that they played from New Jersey that got the best of them. So Massillon, Hoban, St. Ed's, Camp McKinley, Cleveland Heights. A lot of our teams in Northeast Ohio are playing teams outside of the state just to try to play the best competition as possible early in the year because it does nothing but get you ready for the playoffs and moving forward. So second game, we was talking about Cleveland Heights at Mentor. Keep your eye on that game. That's definitely going to be a big game. And then our local game, we're going to talk about Ursuline at Harding. Last year, Ursuline put a whooping on Harding, 56-20. Both teams coming in 3-1. Both teams lost in week 1. This is going to be one of them games where contrasting styles. Harding want to run the ball. I'm sure Coach Rich probably got a number in his head he won't put out there to the public. But sometimes as a coach, if you can get 50 rushes, that's what Harding wants. If it's like a basketball game, we want to cut this game in half. We don't want to play like the old school Phoenix Suns with Mike D'Antoni and let Ursuline spread us out, get their no-huddle game going, and make it a type of game where it's more plays getting ran. Coach Rich and the Raiders want to shorten the game, make it a game where it's less plays getting ran, and make it a physical game up front. Defensively for Ursuline, I think Harding will create some challenges for Ursuline defensively, specifically with their front seven. Coach Ongaro does a great job moving Chaz around, moving some of them pieces around. Aiden Allen having a good year. Kenny Bird having a good year. So if you're a high school lineman and you got to know where Chaz Coleman is every play, then try to block him every play, that's going to be a tough task. And then I'm sure, with Philip Bowser over there at Ursuline, I wouldn't be surprised if Harding tries to move Chaz around and kind of get him away. Not that Chaz can't get around Philip or not that Philip can't block him. But if I got Chaz, I'm going to move him up and down this line and kind of see how all the linemen do against Chaz. That's what I'm looking for as far as the Harding side. The Ursuline side, you want to get the game going. If I'm Ursuline, if I win the toss, I want the ball. Mm-hmm. I want to try to get a quick first down. Let's go no huddle. I just want to play this game as fast as possible. The more plays is played, it's better for Ursuline because they got more playmakers that can make plays. It's going to be a big-time atmosphere. They playing in Mollenkoff. It's going to be packed. Both head coaches coached me in high school. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to watch as much as I can and research about it. And I'm sure a lot of high school fans in the area are going to be there to see that one. So you got Harding, got Ursuline. And it's going to be interesting to see how Harding matches up with Devontae Taylor because Ursuline does a good job moving him around. So keep your eye on them 3 games right there, baby.
That's
stay locked in between the lines and Coach Stella.